Section 17 under the code on wage says that where an employee has been removed, dismissed, retrenched, resigned, or has become unemployed due to any reason, then the wages payable said to be him shall be paid within 2 working days of his removal, dismissal, retrenchment, resignation, whatever the case may be, they have to be paid within 2 working days. What has to be paid? Wages. यहाँ पे लॉ ने कंस्टेंट किया कि आपको 2 दिन में पे करनी है एम्प्लॉय के रिजाइन के उसको फुल एंड फाइनल तो नहीं कह सकते हम, तो 2 दिन में आपको वेजेस करना है, वेजेस पेएबल। और उधर लॉ ने क्या बोला, वेजेस क्या है? सेक्शन 2I का सेकंड प्रोविजो क्या कहता है कि वेजेस में तो 6 कंपोनेंट है जी, ये 6 कंपोनेंट आपको 2 दिन में देने हैं, बाकी कंपोनेंट तो यू कैन गिव लेटर ऑन एज पर योर पॉलिसी। तो मैंने आपको सेक्शन 17 का भी तोड़ बता दिया। My employee resigned and left the organization within 4 days. I did the same thing while making his F&F and released these components in 2 days. Rest all I am holding. If an employee has resigned and not completed the complete notice period, you have to just issue one show cause notice to the person. That Mr. So-and-so, you are appointed as so-and-so capacity. You have been working since this date, this department. You have been handling these duties. You are supposed to work up to this date. You resigned on 1st of June. You were supposed to work up to 30th of June. Now it has been observed that you have started absenting after 8th of June. सैलरी मिला 7 तारीख को, 8 से आना बंद कर दिया, नोटिस पीरियड 30 जून तक का था. Now he is not to be given full and final within 2 working days. Now you send a letter to that person absconding from duties. You are absent from duties, unauthorized absence from duties. Issue show cause notice, second show cause notice, and now you have to never pay to that person any penny. The problem is that HR walas do not understand their legal rights or their duties. They don't issue the letter to that person. Now he is at default yaar. Why you have to pay within 2 working days? You have nothing to pay at all to that person. Just issue a show cause notice, a disciplinary action letter to that fellow. Now he is at fault. Now no court can direct you to pay his wages within 2 working days. Because he is absenting, indiscipline, punitive action, you can even dismiss him. So that is the solution how we get out of these part. One of the, see this proviso we have discussed, and here I have given you one clue and second clue I have given you over there. Now there is another part which many people give a lot of emphasis, but I do not give any focus to this. This is like tale of human being. It is there but useless. How? Law says that where an employee is given in lieu of whole or part of the wages payable to him any remuneration in kind by his employer, the value of, now one thing is this, remuneration in kind. What the law was saying earlier, let me take you, because this is a legal training kind, was saying that wages mean all remuneration expressed in term of money or capable of being so expressed. Now law while making it said, okay, there are something which are not directly expressed in money. You have no clear-cut formula to convert that into money. Those wages are called wages in kind or remuneration in kind, which are not directly and easily convertible into the money. Those wages are called wages in kind or remuneration in kind. But the right word is remuneration in kind. Everywhere the law is using the word remuneration in kind. What is this? It says that if an employer is paying any such thing, any such wages to the employee, then such value, if it exceeds 15%, then it would be deemed as part of wages. Now see, it has 50% and allowances it has 50%. Now it says if you have something more, means 50%, 15% is going over here, then it says that it would be directly going over there. Now, what are the wages in kind? Can someone give me example? What are the wages in kind? An example can anyone give me? Which are remuneration in kind? And अब ये जो kind का मतलब है ना, ये kind का मतलब, kind का क्या मतलब है? दया, दयालु। आप दया करके कुछ चीज दे रहे हैं। मैं एक ईंट भट्ठा चला रहा हूं, ब्रिकलिन फैक्ट्री है मेरी, and workers are, from remotely they are working over there, and I'm giving them some cereals, अनाज दे रहा हूं मैं उनको कुछ। That is wages in kind. Very practical example which is happening on day to day basis. Today also it is happening. अभी भी 10 मिनट पहले भी हुआ होगा हर कंपनी में, बहुत सारे में। इन hotels they give food to their employees working in the night shift, second shift. Every hotel, 5 star, 3 star, 2 star, 4 star, they don't ask their employees to bring the food. Beat 5 star hotel, the employees working therein, they get same food which you and me are eating the 5 star hotel. The food given by the hotel is wages in kind. A remotely working cement factory or a tuna factory or your gatta factory, or maybe where they have the workers over there, where the worker, the employer brings the vegetables from the city once in a week or cereals, and they give at the account. These are wages in kind. Two are practical example which I have seen. Practical example which I have seen. But gold coins or gifts are not wages in kind. Food or cereals or any such benefit you are giving to your employees, that is wages in kind. But anyhow, this is not defined by the law again. And here restriction is given that it can be maximum 15%. Otherwise, it would be part of A. तो अगर 50 में से आपने यहाँ पे फूड कूपन आपने यहाँ पे दे दिए, तो they would be considered. Now, my practical advice is that please evaluate your salary structure and avoid this component by giving. As I advised you, do not ever keep special allowances in future in your salary structure. Do not ever keep special allowance in your salary structure from onwards. Same way, please do not keep any component which you think it can be considered as a wages in kind. You may be giving it, but don't consider it in the monetary terms. So this would be part of B, where the wages, if this is, so the capping has been given that wages in kind cannot be more than 15%. It is again just to curtail the malpractice going in the industry, where they say food allowance would be of 3,000 rupees. Food allowances or this allowance would be like this much. So it is just to curtail those practices. It is just to reduce that. That is the intent of the law.